Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the day that I burn myself alive and then go get myself stabbed hundreds of times over. Going to the sauna and then going to acupuncture. But today isn't just any old sauna and acupuncture day. It's actually like a big day where I'm really taking steps to help fix my skin issues that I've talked about multiple times on this channel. As you guys know, my skin hates me. I'm not wearing makeup at all right now. You might be able to tell that like my skin is not doing so great. My eyelids are super inflamed and everything is just red and it's not great. Like this is a lot better than it has been for like the last month. This is doing pretty good. And it's just, I'm at the point where I'm just so fed up with my skin because it's just been so horrible lately, and it's to the point where it's just incredibly uncomfortable and painful, and like I'm scratching through my skin to the point where I'm bleeding like every day. It's just that something has to change. And I'm so fed up with it that I'm kind of considering just generally overhauling my entire life and throwing everything that I can at it, which I know is not necessarily super ideal, because then if one thing helps, I can't tell which thing it is. But I'm at the point where I also know that I have the motivation to do all of these things because it's so horrible. And so I kind of just want to roll with the motivation and make all of the changes that I can. Right now, basically, I'm packing my gym bag to go to the gym and then do the sauna at the gym.
What are you packing for?
The sauna? Okay, think I got everything. Think I'm ready. Let's do this. So the workout that I'm about to do is the upper body workout that I actually posted on my channel I think 2 weeks ago. So I'm not gonna refilm it because it's already on my channel. The whole workout's there. So instead I'll link it up here down there somewhere. I'll just fast forward through it real quick. Then I'll see you back here before my sauna session. Accomplished. I powered through that workout because I realized I didn't have as much time before my acupuncture appointment as I thought, so I managed to cram the entire workout minus one exercise into about 40 minutes. I didn't even rush everything. I just made sure I was on point with my rest times. So it kind of goes to show me that I could be doing everything a lot faster than I actually do if I didn't respond to Instagram comments in between my exercises. And now it is time for my sauna. Not gonna bring you guys with me because I don't think high temperatures are very good for cameras, but I'll update you afterwards. Hopefully it doesn't make my skin worse. Sauna is theoretically really good at helping detoxify the body. It's one of the very few things that I would actually call a good detox for the body. So I'm hoping that whatever it is that's causing my skin issues, maybe the sauna helps it do whatever it needs to do. The sauna went fairly well. It felt good internally, like my lungs feel clear, I feel good, but I started scratching my skin at about 12 minutes in. And now it's time to head home, quickly eat a little bite of something, and then head off to go get stabbed. Well, this is fun. It appears that the sauna has sucked all the moisture out of my face. It now feels like paper. You can probably see my eyelids are just like peeling. I put so much moisturizer on them. It's not working. And before 600 internet doctors comment that I either definitely have eczema or definitely have psoriasis, I have been to so many doctors. All but one have said that it is neither. The one who said I do have eczema also said that your gut health does not affect your skin health. So his credibility is out the window. So I have about 15 minutes, 10 minutes until I need to leave for my appointment. So I'm just making a super quick, light breakfast. Yes, 3 eggs is light for me. It's not a lot of food. Just gonna throw in a tiny bit of salt, some pepper. And I made some adaptogenic pesto the other day. Yes, I have been experimenting with adaptogens a lot. Is it necessary? No. Do I love it? Yes. And totally worth it because this pesto is freaking amazing. Do you suppose I should probably tell you guys why I decided to go to acupuncture? I just realized that like, that's probably a weird thing to immediately jump to when I get fed up with my skin. But just brief history with my skin. Freshman year of high school, so like 10 years ago? Wow, that was a long time. Oh my god, this issue has been happening for a very long time. I need to figure this out. Anyway, freshman year of high school, my skin started freaking out for no apparent reason. My eyelids got really, really dry, and I got like a huge dry patch on my neck to the point where it hurt to like turn my head. And it was absolutely horrible. My mom and I were trying everything. I went to multiple doctors, dermatologists, etc. Nothing they gave me helped, and I was just miserable and desperate like I am now. And my violin teacher at the time was going to an acupuncturist for something completely unrelated. But I was so desperate that when my mom was like, let's try acupuncture, I was like, fine. I had never done it before. I didn't particularly believe in it, but at that point, I was just like, I have had enough of this. Stab me with all the needles, and if it helps, I will gladly go back. So I went to this amazing acupuncturist, and within, I think I was supposed to do 6 weeks of treatment, and I only went to 4 weeks of the treatment, but it cleared it up like 80%. It was the first thing that had worked, and it was an absolute miracle. And I can guarantee you it was not placebo, because at that time, I was not into health, fitness, wellness, or anything remotely holistic. I did not believe that the acupuncture was going to work. But I'm at the point now where I'm just so tired of trying different things and having nothing work that we're doing acupuncture. If it doesn't work this time, I will cry a lot. I may shave all my skin off. Maybe that'll work, who knows. But I do have a lot of hope for this doctor that I'm going to. I did a lot of research looking at a lot of different people, and she seems like what she has studied and how she practices medicine is perfectly in line with kind of like how I like to practice health. So hopefully it'll do something. I have never been this excited to get stabbed repeatedly all over my body. The appointment went well, I think. I'm pretty sure results from acupuncture aren't immediate, so I don't really notice any changes right now. I'm not super itchy, but my skin does fluctuate, so that could just be my skin fluctuating. I know this is gonna sound like super woo-woo and out there and complete craziness, but basically what she said is that I appear to be deficient in yin energy, which is the blood energy. Now, I do not know much about this. I am also very much aware that this has not been like scientifically studied, and that I can't like be like, oh look, here is all this research on yin energy, but that is what she said. So she stabbed me a few times in the front, let me lay there in my own blood for a while, then flipped me over after removing the needles, and then stabbed me a few more times in the back and let me lay there again, and that was that for the appointment. But then she also gave me some kind of food and lifestyle guidelines to follow as well. So when I asked about exercise, I wanted to make sure that resistance training was still something that was going to be beneficial for me, and she said, yeah, totally. You just don't want to do anything that's super high intensity that's going to make you sweat a lot. And I was like, oh, so I shouldn't go in the sauna? She's like, no, that's not a good idea. So I think sauna's off my list of things that I'll be incorporating regularly into my life. She does want me to work on trying to reduce my stress, which I have been working on and I have made great improvements on, but it could definitely use some more work, so I'm going to continue to concentrate on that. Then there's a list of foods that she wants me to include more of into my diet, and I'm very excited to just start experimenting with these, try new things, see how it goes. So apricots, blackberries, raspberries, grapes, mulberries, eggs, organic meat specifically. It does say above in foods that cause inflammation that like regular meat that isn't organically raised, hormone, antibiotic free, etc. can cause inflammation, so I should avoid those, but I eat clean meats anyway, so we're good there. Then there's spirulina, turnip, watercress, spinach, dark leafy greens, blood nourishing foods like hormone-free liver and bone marrow. So we'll see what I can do with that. While I really don't know anything about the theories of acupuncture, I am kind of excited to be seeing a doctor that acknowledges that your entire body is connected and that different things in your body affect different systems, and it's not isolated systems that can be out of whack. And as it is me, I plan on going all in. So I went to the grocery store after acupuncture and I went and bought a bunch of the stuff that's on the list of foods that I should include. So as far as foods she recommended, I got 2 ginormous turnips as well as some apricots, blackberries, raspberries, and this is watercress apparently. I didn't know what it was, but it's alive. It has the dirt attached, so I guess I'm gonna either plant it or stick it in some water. And then I got some spirulina tablets because I didn't want to just like get a huge thing of powder if I didn't know how my body was going to react to it. And then for dark leafy greens, I got arugula because I think I have some kale in my fridge. And then other stuff that I just thought would be useful, I have some kombucha and some coconut cult coconut yogurt. I thought it'd be good to get some probiotics in me. Got some more veggies, green beans, some broccoli sprouts, sweet potato, zucchini, yellow squash, and purple cauliflower. Okay, I have decided what I plan on doing for dinner, so check this out. I'm gonna make pesto pasta with a ton of veggies and greens. So I'm gonna make some Banza chickpea pasta, use my little adaptogenic pesto, and then for veggies, I am going to, I think I'm gonna saute, put it in a pan. It's zucchini. I'm gonna cook it in a pan. And then I think I'm gonna roast the carrot, roast some turnip, also do green beans in a pan. For the roasting, I will use avocado oil. For other oils, I will use extra virgin olive oil. And then to get some good quality meats, I have some ButcherBox ground beef. So that'll all be like the bowl of pasta. And then I'll top it with just a few broccoli sprouts, a little bit of arugula, and a little bit of watercress. We'll see how it turns out. Now I have said this in previous videos, but ButcherBox is my absolute favorite way to get really high quality meat if you don't have access to like a local farmer at a farmer's market. All of their meat is 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. It's hormone and antibiotic free. I haven't been able to find any meat of this quality outside of my farmer's market. Like Whole Foods, at least my Whole Foods, doesn't carry like grass-fed, grass-finished, pasture-raised chicken, etc. A lot of the reasons to avoid meat that we hear about are, well, I guess most of them are kind of invalid, but the ones that like have some truth to them mostly apply just to meats that are more commercially produced, like the grain-fed, given a ton of hormones and antibiotics, etc. Those meats are not as good for you as very clean meat. So if you are looking to step up your health game, I highly recommend looking for meat that is grass-fed, grass-finished, pasture-raised, hormone and antibiotic free, etc. And if you don't have any local farmers that you can source from, you guys know that I absolutely love My Meat People by Ranch Direct, but I know that that isn't something that everyone has access to. ButcherBox is something that everyone can get access to. It's basically a meat subscription service, so you can send a box like every month or every 3 months. I think you get to choose the frequency, you get to choose what goes in your box. It's great. And I'm super excited to let you guys know that I was finally able to snag a discount code for you guys for ButcherBox, which is why I'm bringing it back up. If you go to butcherbox.com/MissFitAndNerdy, you'll get $20 off your first box plus free bacon. What's better than free bacon? This video is not sponsored. I just think everyone should know about ButcherBox. And dinner is served. My giant bowl of pesto pasta is ready to eat, and I cannot be more excited. I am so hungry. 3 eggs is not enough food to sustain me until this time. To be honest, I've never made pesto pasta before, but I think it turned out pretty well. Like, underneath all the greens, we have all the veggies, the pesto, the pasta, the meat, everything that I told you was gonna be in here is in here. For the last few days, I have been seriously considering trying out the AIP diet. It's autoimmune paleo, autoimmune protocol. It's basically a more restrictive form of paleo that is designed specifically for people with autoimmune disorders. Since I have celiac disease, which is an autoimmune disorder, I wanted to try it out to see if reducing the inflammation, etc. caused by the autoimmune disorder would help my skin. Now, this dinner is not at all AIP compliant in any way, shape, or form, but I do think that it's something that I'm going to be looking into just as another thing to throw at my skin to try to help it get better. I don't know. This is just something that I'm thinking about. If any of you guys have ever done AIP before, please let me know. Let me know if I can like ask you questions. But I'm willing to try and willing to learn if it has the slightest chance of fixing my skin. So I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, I've literally been on the same episode of Doctor Who for like the last week, and I've just managed to get in like 5 or 10 minutes of it. So I'm gonna go finish that episode because this has just been way too long and I really want to know what happens. It is the season finale. So I'm gonna do that, eat this, then I'll check back in with you when I make dessert. It is dessert time. I just made myself a bowl of yogurt with a bunch of berries, my chocolate from my chocolate guy, aka Nib and Stone, with like a few mint leaves on it. I don't know if that was a good idea, but I have some mint, so I put it there. And then I've been thinking about making a turmeric latte just to get some anti-inflammatory turmeric properties in my body, but decided I was too lazy for that. And instead, I'm just gonna go with the Four Sigmatic Golden Latte Mix, which is a turmeric and shiitake base, and then it also has coconut milk powder in it to make it like an actual latte, so you don't have to add milk to it. It has some other good stuff like ginger and tulsi and black pepper powder to, you know, activate the turmeric. So I'm just gonna mix this up with a bit of hot water, and then I'm gonna add a secret ingredient. But before I do that, I do highly recommend this powder if you're looking for a really good turmeric latte that doesn't taste overwhelmingly turmeric-y, because I am really not a fan of turmeric lattes or turmeric in general, but I really do want to get all of the amazing benefits from it. So this is an amazing way to do that. It makes it super simple and easy and delicious. And then I'm obviously a huge fan of this because it has adaptogens in it. Tulsi is probably one of my favorite adaptogens. It's really good at helping calm the body down. Shiitake is also a really powerful mushroom as well. So highly recommend. As always, if you want to get a discount on all 4 Sigmatic products, you can just use my code FITAndNerdy to get 15% off. So I'll link this down there if you want to check this one out. But now, it's time for the secret ingredient. I have been doing a little personal experiment trying CBD for 30 days. I'm like 2 weeks into it. So I'm just gonna add a dropper full of the Charlotte's Web CBD oil to this. And I just thought it'd be a good thing to combine with the turmeric latte because it theoretically has anti-inflammatory properties, like the turmeric, so maybe they'll enhance each other and my body will just like calm down and not be inflamed, and it'll be amazing. So I think that's everything that I'm gonna eat today. This week is a deficit week. I'm definitely a little bit short on calories today, but I'm full, I'm satiated, so I'm not gonna push it. I can just eat more tomorrow and that'll be great. Today marks the day that I dive back into restructuring my lifestyle to try to fix my skin. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that a little over a year ago, I started my like perfect diet journey where I went through a series of kind of more gut healing protocols, and then was gonna go into several elimination diets. And the reason I stopped doing that is because I started to feel really restricted. I think I'm in a really good mental space. I think I can really get back into it, and also I am just so motivated because my skin is just horrible. And I feel like it'll be easy to maintain a good mindset about a more restricted diet when my skin is not doing so well, and that is going to be clearly in the forefront of my mind as my main motivator rather than, you know, feeling restricted. I think, at least right now for me, if I were to start AIP today, I would feel as though I'm potentially opening up a new world to myself, a world where my skin doesn't hate me. Doing AIP feels more like an opportunity to fix myself rather than something that I'm forcing myself to do. But right now, what I'm really excited to do is look more into TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, and learn more about that school of thought and about energy flow and yin versus yang energy and how I can improve my yin energy. And as I said, I know this might sound super like woo-woo and out there, but 15 years ago, if you had said, yeah, the gut is super important and gut health can affect your mental health, people would have thought you were crazy too. So I don't think it's worth dismissing ideas purely because we don't have a ton of studies to back it up. And I'm certainly not going to dismiss the one thing that really helped my skin when my skin first started to freak out. Just because there isn't a word for it in a traditional Western medicine textbook doesn't mean it's not real or not valid. So I'm just gonna embrace this, do everything I can, and if I placebo affect myself, I really don't care. Because if my skin gets better, if it's placebo, or if it's because of acupuncture, I don't care what fixed me. I just care that I'm gonna feel better. But with that being said, if any of you have any resources that I could look into on TCM, please leave them down in the comments below. I would really appreciate that because I really do want to learn more about it. And also if you have any recipes for turnips. I'm really not sure what to do with the turnips. I'm supposed to eat more of them. Other than roast them, I don't really know what to do. So if you have any good turnip recipes, let me know too. But yeah, this is day one of me overhauling my diet and lifestyle. Hopefully kind of slowly, but we'll see how excited I am to make changes because I can't take it anymore. My skin is just, it's insanity. Like, this is 75% better than it was yesterday. I do promise to keep you guys updated on this, and once I figure out what exactly I do plan on doing and not doing, now that Sauna's out, apparently we've already eliminated one. That's kind of nice that I don't have to add that as well. But I will do a more like in-depth video on each step that I am following to help try to fix my skin and give you a more like updated, detailed description of what's wrong with my skin. But this is just day one of my new journey. So wish me luck, and in the spirit of encouraging more yin energy, I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night's almost, it's like basically my bedtime, but I'm gonna take a little bit of time, just chill, relax, try to let myself de-stress and calm down. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends and your family and your neighbors. Leave a little comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you want to see more videos about my health and fitness journey and kind of the beginning of this skin process and finding my perfect diet, you can check that out over here. If you want to see future videos from me and follow me along this journey to really fix my skin once and for all, fingers crossed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notifications if you want to be notified about new videos from me. And I will see you very, very soon, hopefully with a slightly less puffy face. Bye.